Jane King, presented by Lee Kossel and Feigley Attorneys at Law.
Jane starts with today's Federal Reserve meeting.
Seems to be a consensus expectation out there, Jane.
There is. I think if we get something else besides a skip of an interest rate hike, that's going to be shocking to the market. And Federal Reserve officials have indicated that they're likely to skip that interest rate hike this month. It's a little different than a pause. It suggests that maybe they'll raise rates again in July, but it does mean a break on rising credit card and car loan rates, which we've seen for a year now. Well, new government data for May did show inflation is cooling for Social Security beneficiaries. That could be bittersweet, though some prices are coming down. The cost of living adjustment next year will likely be lower than it was this year. Now, the Senior Citizens League, it's a nonpartisan senior group, estimates that the Social Security increase could be 2.7%. That will be decided by the government in October. And renters are about to catch a break as rents post their biggest drop in 3 years. Redfin says the median U.S. rent saw its largest annual decline since March of 2020. And Amazon's cloud computing arm has resolved an outage that had disrupted a whole bunch of companies and organizations yesterday, including Southwest and the New York Transit Agency. Now, AWS, it's Amazon Web Services, is the world's largest seller of on-demand computing power and software services. It delivers a network to just a bunch of different companies, so any outage can ripple across the internet, and that creates headaches for businesses as well as consumers. Stocks popped higher yesterday on that inflation data, and this morning we're down about 30 points as we await that Fed decision this afternoon. Live from the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King. Back to you.
Looks like some of the blockbusters will have to wait a while.
So Disney revealed a shakeup of its movie release calendar. So it's going to be delaying several films in the Avatar, Marvel, and Star Wars franchises. Now, the company didn't say why they're delaying these. The writer's strike has led to some production shutdowns. That may be a reason, but Disney really didn't elaborate on that.
All right, Jane, thank you. It is 7.